look away from the train wreck. You can blame it on the tech or the disrespect. If you play better, button check. Button check.
What is up, Butt Check fam? Thank you guys for tuning in to another beautiful day of checking these buttons. We got a lot to talk about. Chapters down below if you guys want to skip around, because we got Harada responding back to the current Tekken 8 issues. We got somebody that created a FGC tier list using actual people, and we got Justin Wong giving away $10,000. We got a lot of check and we got a lot of sub button right there if you guys want to go ahead and take the time to help the channel grow. Thank you so much. So without further ado, ladies and gents, let's go. All right, now into them first set of Harada responding back to the current Tekken 8 issues buttons that need to be checked. So we all know the game is brand new, right? A lot of people going, or I should say sharing a lot of positive feedback and experiences, but you know, if it's a new game, obviously there's going to be some hiccups, right? Stuff that's kind of going wrong and the devs have to look into. Harada actually posted an update this morning. Right here, he says, we are currently investigating a very rare and special case, specific area matchmaking issue. We have confirmed that some players in Oceania and Indonesia are experiencing rare cases where they are matched without any problems in Tekken 7, but in Tekken 8, they are having difficulty being matched. And even if they are matched, they are only matched with distant countries with ping between 250 and 300. Since this is a very specific case, we do not have enough information to determine the cause of the problem. We have a hypothesis, but no proof. We have few sample cases. If you have similar symptoms, if possible, could you please send me a reply with your Tekken ID, player name, and country you are playing in? Thank you for your cooperation. So damn, that's a lot, right? I had no idea, right? So apparently those players in those regions had no problem in Tekken 7, but when it came to Tekken 8, they couldn't find any matches, and when they did, they were pinged with somebody that was between 250, or I'm sorry, matched with somebody that had a distant country and with pings between 250 and 300. And of course, that FGC is reacting. I see at Rapal saying he has a similar but different issue, how the ping usually kind of jumps, and it always happens. I'm sorry, it also happens in Tekken Ball. Others are like, please fix the issue when you select ready, but your opponent cancels on you. Then you're stuck or frozen for a little while. And others confirming that as well. They're like, that's another glitch, or like, actually, when you're ready, but your opponent cancels, then you'll be stuck on the results screen for like 15 seconds. And from there, it continues on. Harada actually responds again saying, thank you for all the information. This is a very rare case, and we are stumped by the lack of information we had, but your replies have made it clear that the area and environment is limited. We will find a solution. Thank you again. So that's what's up. Obviously, we were talking about just the other day, like, man, Tekken 8 dropped, and obviously there's going to be some hiccups, but the devs are on it, man. They're like posting updates, they're taking questions, concerns, all that good stuff. I even saw like earlier, Harada posted this saying, survey, let me actually put this on the screen right now. Survey for those who have purchased Tekken 8 and completed the story mode, The Darkness Awakens. How do you feel about completing the story mode? Please include in your evaluation not only the graphics and the cut direction, but also the music selection. Then you can see the results below, and obviously number one is awesome, over 90 points with 69% people loving the game. Then you got good, obviously, average, and sucks, but sucks only has 3%, or I should say 3.6, right? And of course, the FGC pretty much co-signs those results, right? Saying it's great, marry me, I love you, and if Tekken 8 had a penis, it would be in my mouth right now. I mean, they didn't say that, but it's pretty much. And now into them, who in the hell made a tier list using actual people / real women of the FGC buttons that need to be checked? So if you don't know, this shit was going viral like literally yesterday. Everybody was tagging. If they weren't tagging everybody, they were talking about it, right? Apparently somebody, it was from what I understand, it was a troll page, made a tier list. Y'all know what tier lists are, right? But they used real pictures from real female content creators or players in the NRS community. Now, before we get into this, I'm gonna say this real quick, right? I'm just gonna say this up front. For one, no, we're not gonna show the tier list, right? Because I believe that's bullshit. And for two, there's not only is there not a reason to show it, but there's not a reason to look for it. He basically used like their normal everyday pictures, but because he ranked them, you know what I'm saying, it was super degrading. Like people were like, what the fuck? You're basically calling me either really hot or really ugly. And in a weird way, it's more so about the community's reaction, like this story is. Like the way it affected people, and also in a weird way, the way it kind of brought people together. So we're gonna pick it up right here with some reactions, right? Starting right here, people are like, making FGC women tier list is mad corny, grow up. Or others are like, FGC or NRS FGC, can somebody please be honest with me and tell me why you people are bringing attention to a tier list that nobody was talking about? Because apparently, y'all, I think somebody said it was made a few months ago, but it got absolutely no attention. But for some reason now, I guess the dude tagged like 100 people that had nothing to do with it. Matter of fact, he even tagged some people saying like crediting them. You know what I'm saying? Like, thank you for the help almost. And all those people were like, what the fuck? Like, I literally had nothing to do with this. Right here at King Gambler says, I want to address that I had nothing to do with that tier list going around. I can't believe that somebody would tag me on that post, and also my family. Everyone who knows me knows I would never do anything like that. I am really upset to see that. And of course, you have people underneath that post saying, no, we know you, don't worry about it. We obviously know that you had nothing to do with that. So pretty fucked up, right? Not only did they create this tier list, but they started like tagging people saying that others had something to do with it. I see more reactions right here, like Stacy saying, seeing a lot of men in the FGC addressing the tier list. Just remember, the next time you don't want to keep your friends in check when they make weird comments about us or women in general, there's a reason half of the women you've met in this community have left. Then you see others like Hannah here saying, all of you are beautiful ladies and are S tier. Don't let these fuckhead incels get the best of you. There's a reason they made the list, because they could only dream of getting a girlfriend as amazing and talented as all of you. Keep thriving. I even see Big Bird respond to it as well, saying that FGC women tier list dates back to November. I have no idea why it's gaining attention now, but it's best to report, block without engaging. Tier lists of things are fine. Tier list of actual people is just sick, weirdo behavior. And it pretty much snowballs from there. People are with the train, thankfully with the same train of thought, right? Like, this is bullshit, it's sick. I even saw somebody post, this is serial killer mentality, right? Like, whoever would do something like this is fucked up. You know the vibe it gives me? I don't know if you got, I watched the movie the other day, Social Network, right? The story about how, Facebook was created. Remember in the very beginning of the movie, like he's with his girlfriend and he's acting like an asshole to her, and then she basically breaks up with him because of that, and then he instantly goes home, gets drunk, and he makes a whole website with her. First of all, he blogs on her talking about like trying to diss her and talk about she's ugly and whatever. And then he creates that shit where he puts women together side by side and everybody starts rating them, right? Judging who's hotter than who. Same type of energy here. Like, for you to do some shit like that, especially with people, it's not just like, oh, celebrities and whatnot, like people that nobody really knows like that. It's actual people in the community. And on top of that, you're trying to do it in a way that's obviously insulting them. So yeah, it's fucked up. So like I said, there's the story, super weird, but if you happen to run across it on social media, just block the person or report them. That's the best thing you can do. All right, now into them. Wong giving away 10 G's, $10,000 buttons that need to be checked. So the man dropped a video just yesterday, right? Saying, yo, I want to give you 10,000. Obviously, I was like, my wife actually brought it to my attention. She was like, what's going on with Justin? He gave away money. I said, let me contact Justin. I mean, not for me personally, not that I need it. You know what I'm saying? I have money. I have lots, man, I have so much money. Woo! Every day I wake up, I just do the Scrooge McDuck. I just dive in, I'm swimming in money. Woo! So much money, just raining money. I'm wet right now. I'm wet from all the money.
Nobody knows why liars lie.
Any dumbass. So like I was trying to say, clicked on the video. Apparently he's doing a TV show where he's gonna have contestants. There's a lot of interesting details, like something that I think that's never been done before. I actually talked to him briefly. He gave me permission to use this. Let's check it out together. Let's go.
Wong, and I have a huge announcement
Let's
to
go,
make.
Jay.
We're going to run a Street Fighter 6 reality show where the winner will win $10,000 plus 3 paid trips, hotels, and travel accommodations to 3 major tournaments in North America this year. The show will be called Next Up. Now, you may be wondering, what do you mean about reality show? You can vote people in for elimination, eliminate people from the show, do challenges to win prizes, be the MVP, and keep moving forward until there's one person left standing. So for people who are wondering, how can I get on this? The only people that are not allowed to participate in this Street Fighter 6 reality show will be people that are currently sponsored or have been sponsored or have done something big, like been in Street Fighter League or been in Capcom Cup. These are for players that are like up and coming rising stars, and also the most important part, you have to be 18 plus and able to work in North America to be eligible for this show. So for those players that are interested, I want you to submit an audition tape. I'll have a Google form in the description for you guys to just submit your audition tapes. You know, introduce yourself, name, gamer tag, where you're from, where you're representing, online tournament wins or losses or placings, what character do you use, and also the most important part, what do you want to do in the FGC? What are your goals? Like, those are the most important parts that I want to look for. You know, I want obviously charisma, seeing the fire in your eyes, all that type of stuff is so important to me. Obviously, we mentioned $10,000 and 3 trips, but every episode there will be an MVP winner, and every MVP winner will get a prize. So big shout outs to Logitech for sponsoring, because literally every episode we are going to give away a Logitech prize for the MVP winner of the day. They're also going to do a big grand prize for the winner, just like all the peripherals, keyboards, headsets, mouse, you know, you name it, they got it. So big shout outs to Logitech for sponsoring all the prizes for, you know, the potential winners on this reality show. I mentioned 3 trips in NA. It could be any 3 trips in NA that, you know, depending on the filming of the show, when it ends and everything, you could choose. So possibly it could be like a CEO, an Evo, first attack, or a tournament of your choice in NA that maybe I missed, but you know, and you want to go to that, I got you. And for the potential contestants are wondering, how do we win the $10,000 in those 3 trips? Well, survive. There's going to be teamwork involved, and there's going to be some skills involved. I just want to do something cool, give back to the community, bring up the up and comers. So there could be a season 2 if this does well. So really support the show. Potential other sponsors that would love to be part of the show, you guys know where to reach me. Get your audition tapes, and there's going to be more information about the show in the description as well. So yeah, I want to just do it big, give back to the FGC. I'm here to really do something cool. So all you Street Fighter 6 players, you guys already know what's up. And this is Justin Wong. Hit the like, share, subscribe, turn on the bell's notification. And yeah, I'm really excited to see the audition tapes that you guys submit. Peace.
That's what's up, ladies and gents. We got 10 G's on the line. Now, it goes a little further because I noticed on Twitter, others are running questions by him. Like Diaphone actually posted this saying, this is going to be so dope. What does known player mean in this context? But is there some type of cutoff, right? Just a response to that saying, I think it depends. It's more of a case-by-case scenario, but it's definitely more for people who are pretty good, but normally are overlooked when it comes to sponsors/teams due to other talent. Want to showcase those players to keep striving. That is what's up. Damn. So you remember the Street Fighter League? It was like the Street Fighter reality show, right? It had LTG, Rob TV, Tasty Steve, right? There was a lot of big names, right? And it was cool. I can't remember where it was at. It was like, what was it? TBN? Oh, now I remember. It was the E-League, right? Street Fighter 5 on TBS, and it carried like a total prizes of like $250,000 in total prize money. And they were like living in a house. You had LTG, you had Rob TV, Sherry Genix, you had Guilty. Y'all remember Guilty, right? And you had Tasty Steve. So anyway, I say all that to say this. We've seen something like this before, but the way Jay's doing it is obviously different, right? Because he's like, we're gonna have a contest. You have to survive. I'm gonna put 10 G's on the line. Not only that, you get 3 trips after, right? We're gonna fly you to ones that we may know about, but also ones that you might actually want to go to. But here's the big thing. No big names. Like everybody in this Street Fighter or E-League, they're pretty much big names for the most part, right? Here, you're like, I want the up-and-comers. I want to give the shot to the people that usually don't get the shot. That's fucking incredible. So this is going to be interesting as hell to see the kind of way this unravels, right? I think it's a step in the right direction. I'll put that link down below if I can find it. More than likely, I'm pretty sure I can find it, but I'll put it down below. If you want to register, if you want to hit up Jay Wong, do the audition tape, right? Take this attitude, because a lot of us always think like this. Nah, I don't know, but who am I? Trust me, you have not because you ask not. Look yourself in the mirror and say, why not me? Why not me? And then do it. Use your camera, use your phone. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you got. Everybody has some way to record themselves. Do what you can. Send your audition tape in and take a chance. That it is, ladies and gents. Definitely let me know how you are feeling. Thank you guys for your amazing love, man. We will see you soon. If not tomorrow, definitely the next day. Thank you guys for the amazing love and growth of the channel. We had the Hitbox giveaway, and the Hitbox giveaway for this month, right? Well, obviously it's just the first, right? But we have Lord Daimo, right? Which was announced last night. He already responded. The man is on it. He's quick as hell, right? He's also a Patreon because this one was the special Patreon giveaway, right? We also had another Patreon winner because we did another special Patreon giveaway for the Button Check merchandise. Now, this shirt is not Button Check merchandise. I don't know why I wouldn't like this. Thank you guys for the amazing love. We'll see you soon. As always, I don't know what it is, but I know it's about to get better. Love y'all forever. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
And now for your moment of FGC bliss. So I actually did an audition reel for the E-League back in the day. I would like to reuse that for Justin Wong's TV show if I could. So Justin, here's my audition.
My name's Ernesto Lopez, and this is why I believe I should be included in the E-League reality series. In my humble opinion, my presence in the FGC has been godlike. You know what I'm saying? People have called me talented, hilarious. I was quoted in Everything FGC magazine as the sexiest entity in the FGC. They actually said there was a lack of sexiness in the FGC until I arrived. And you know, receiving an accolade like that, that's something where you just gotta sit back and you gotta say, you know what? You're right. You know what I'm saying? Look at me. I'm here to mix it up. You know what I'm saying? So if you let me in the house, I'm gonna throw a house party in that mug. I'm gonna get some bitches. I mean, I'm sure TBS, y'all got your own bitches, but I'm gonna bring mine too. That way we can have a nice little buffet of bitches. I'm currently on house arrest now, so if you guys could just like film this whole thing in my house, I just wanna see if Guilty is playing with a pad or a stick, if you know what I'm talking about. Like I just really wanna sleep with Guilty. Sherry Jennings, please, she's a well-known FGC female player that's very successful and talented. I don't like her. When I get in this house, if low tier God even looks at me funny, I'm gonna wake up DP straight in the dick. This is a no-brainer. I mean, you want good television, your TBS, I could take my ass right over to NBC. You know, I could be on Fox with this shit, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to give TBS a chance first. So I'm right here, baby, come on, get a little piece. Get a piece before people start tasting this pie and all the pieces are gone. That's what I'm saying. And there you have it. So what do you guys think? You guys want to get in bed and bang it out with Ernesto comedy or what? Let's fuck it up.
Get security.
That's what I thought. Thank you guys.